Hello, I have here with me today for my audience my husband and my sister. Would you like to marry me? Oh my goodness, yes, I would like to marry you. We are engaged, let's get married. Anyway, today I would like to talk about the terms Western marriage and traditional West African marriage. And some of my sources are exploreafrica.org and Wikipedia. Marriage means different things to different cultures. In order to define marriage, one needs to look at not only the historical period but also the geographical location and cultural traditions of the individuals involved in the marriage relationship. In reference to Merriam-Webster dictionary, marriage is the state of being united to a person of the opposite sex as husband or wife in a consensual or contractual relationship recognized by law. Even though the central theme focuses on a man and a woman spending their lives together, there are some differences between Western marriage and traditional West African marriage. Marriage is to legally be joined to a man and a woman who love each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together. In most Western marriages, a man who is ready for marriage and love his girlfriend will usually propose to her with a ring. When the girl accepts the proposal, then the wedding date is set, and usually the girl's family pays for the wedding. Most Western brides prefer a large, elegant weddings. Traditionally, the bride wears a white gown and a veil. Wedding planners are commonly hired to organize and plan the wedding. The ceremony also concludes with a kiss and a seal of the union, and American newlyweds traditionally take the honeymoon following the wedding. Another alternative is to decide against having an expensive wedding and just going to the courthouse to get their marriage legally officiated. West African marriage, on the other hand, is a spiritual and social family affair that involves the combination of two lives, two families, and even two communities. Marriage is more of a privilege afforded by the communities between a man and a woman and for those who meet the criteria. However, in selecting and accepting a potential spouse, certain important conditions have to be met. Members of each family are screened for incurable or contagious diseases, criminal backgrounds, violent behaviors, respectfulness, employment status, and standard of living, and religious background. Generally, many West Africans prefer a spouse who is hardworking and respectful, not violent or do not advocate violence, and for the same and for the same or compatible religious background. Christians and Muslims do not generally intermarry. However, conversion from one religion to another is acceptable prior to marriage. Just like the traditional African culture where Christians and Muslims do not intermarry, unfortunately, it is also always unacceptable in the Western culture for people to marry outside their ethnicity. Regardless of the similarities, the meaning of marriage to these two different cultures plays a significant role. Marriage in the Western tradition are more of a civil right, whereas marriage in West African culture is a privilege. It is an honor and a prestige that is based on the family values. Thank you.